Yo. 10 players back in a house. And time for another test. Now several of y'all have asked for this comparison test. And apologies for not getting your names as soon as we read them. Especially those who've been riding with us more than a minute. Since there's over 3,000 comments in a count video, finding your names somewhat of a task. Nevertheless, 10 players ironically got a lot of these in our Tyson Fury 12th round count video too. Quote. He has to prove he can fight within the 10 count. They gave him 10 then still let him walk around and prove he can fight, therefore granted him more recovery time. It should have been a KO. Stop making excuses. They black guy won, guys. Huh. We assume he meant the black guy won. What the fuck that's gotta do with the topic 100G, we have no fucking idea. Nevertheless, we like you so far 100, so don't get a shit twisted. Since you didn't get a fuck all smartassy and shit. But luckily for Fury they called it a draw and still let him continue even though he used up the 10 count. And luckily for Wilder he got that knockdown because Fury was whooping his ass. In all fairness, keep it 100G wasn't totally biased in that comment. Since he claims Fury lost in his view. Yet also claims Wilder was getting an ass whooping. And since keeping it 100G picked that name, we're sure he'll keep it 100 and stick with his personal claim. Which is that a man should get a 10 count no more than it's a knockout. That fighter shouldn't be tested for safety purposes according to 100. It's simply a knockout. His opinion. Not ours. We had loads of Wilder fanboys making his claim. And now we're not claiming 100's a fanboy. He seems fair in his view. But a question and requested tests this. How much time did Wilder get versus Ortiz when he should have been fighting? Was it more than a 10 count Fury got? Let's test it. Anna be ultra fair. We're not just gonna start where both men was supposed to continue fighting. Which is at the start of the bell for Wilder in a 8th round versus Ortiz, and when Fury got up in a 12th versus Wilder. But we're gonna start before Fury's even fully up. We know how important those microseconds are to Wilder fanboys. So we're gonna give 'em a few extra ones. Y'all ready? Good. Let's test it.
You can't do that. There's no cut. You're giving him extra time between rounds. I agree. The 8th round.
Well, there y'all go. As y'all see. Clear's fucking day. Fury started fighting with Wilder throwing bomb squad bombs while Wilder was being directed to a corner versus Ortiz. And keep in mind, unlike Fury, this is after Wilder already got an entire fucking minute on a stool getting water, a pep talk, and a fucking massage, while Fury literally just picked himself up off a fucking canvas. So according to Wilder fanboys, not only did Wilder get knocked out by Ortiz, but he's the first fighter in history to get knocked out 7 to 8 times in one fucking fight according to the 10 count Fury got. He got an entire minute plus 20 plus seconds. And no y'all, we're not haters. Just so happens we're Wilder fans. We said Wilder fans, not Wilder fanboys. We're Wilder fans who keep shit 100. Like 100G. Who apparently feels Wilder got knocked the fuck out by Ortiz and Ortiz is the real WBC champion. Which is sad since Ortiz gotta check out of the old folks home every time he fights. Now we're gonna release another version of this video without our flap. That's for those who wanna share a version of it getting straight to the point. And until our next test. Peace. We're out.